Hey guys, it's me, your boy Keon from the Rocket Hideout, and today I'm bringing you a new video on a new genre within Vaporwave that I found. It's a cross between Pokemon and Vaporwave, and it's called Pokéwave. The name, I think it's kinda dumb, but I don't really have another name for it from what I found or heard on the internet. So Vaporwave was created back in 2010, and as of this year, it crossed and created new subgenres within the space, including a subgenre that I recently found called Pokéwave. The idea of Pokéwave is aesthetic meets Pokemon, and before that, in the early stages, the wave was pretty trash and not enough content in the genre. But as of this year, I found a ton of new content within the wave, making the wave a lot more aesthetic and creates this ideal of this new Pokemon world along with the philosophies of Pokemon mixed in with Vaporwave. I think this is super big for Pokemon, and not only Pokemon, but other Vaporwave video game waves being created as well. Vaporwave is going through a new age renaissance, and Pokemon is now added to the mix. I like the idea, and I feel like more Pokemon and Vaporwave fans should support and rep this wave, like, even more. I think it's pretty sick. I personally am super fascinated by it, but if you don't like it, that's totally okay. Some waves aren't for everyone. So let's get into what makes this wave so sick. So Pokéwave, for starters, shares some of the pastel colors often found in Vaporwave. The difference is the Pokemon used, because not all Pokemon can be aesthetic apparently, but that's something I found from hella research and surfing the wide web. But hypothetically speaking, you can make any Pokemon aesthetic, it really doesn't matter. Next, you see a lot of Vaporwave tropes associated with Pokemon, creating this vibrant but pastel and dreamlike Pokemon universe within the Pokemon world. The feel from seeing Pokéwave is like living in an IRL Pokemon world where the sun is setting in a city and you're seeing Pokemon just appear in the twilight. That's the kind of feeling you get from seeing Pokéwave. It's like going outside and seeing the Murkrow fly and taking in a breath of fresh air as the twilight sets in and you're going along with your day. On top of that, the technology is at its peak. It creates a new world where it feels like you belong but isn't there yet, filled with mystery, adventure, colors, aesthetics, and technology far beyond your reach, in a utopia created by people to stimulate your senses in a state where everything is perfect and where you're living your best life. That's what the Pokéwave genre means to me, at least, the vibes I get and the world I want to be a part of. On top of that, the music is sick. You have classic future funk, vaporwave, sea-punk, cyberpunk, and on top of that, Pokemon tracks turn vapor, giving you the sense of nostalgia. The environment feels city-like, filled with a wide array of Pokemon and people, on top of darker themes within the web, but also high pastels like pinks and blues to balance it out.
Hey, little buddy, want a ride?
Pikachu!
Yeah, whatever. I'll be right back.
Where can you catch all 150 Pokemon?
Got ya.
On your Game Boy, that's where. Pokemon for Game Boy is here. With both packs, you can catch them all. Games and systems sold.
It's like traveling to a futuristic 1996 where Pokemon was created, but there are flying cars and rain everywhere. That's how it feels to be a part of this wave, and honestly, I can't get enough of it. My favorite genre of Vaporwave is actually Future Funk and Sea Punk, but now added on my list is Pokéwave. It's like I'm obsessed and I can't get enough of it, and I can't get it out of my head, and I always wonder what new aesthetics and pop culture will come from this wave. This also introduces a new era of Pokemon fans as well. Pokéwave trainers or fans are the kind of people you see hanging out in aesthetic places, talking about Pokemon and being there while smoking and drinking with a group of people. Some Pokéwave tropes are also mixed in with minor punk and street elements often associated with grunge and goth. On top of that, evil teams like Team Rocket, Team Magma, Team Aqua, etc. also have their own aesthetics and groups within Pokéwave, pretty much real life teams, which is sick. The Rocket Hideout on this channel that I referred to is a good example of this. I have a Team Rocket varsity jacket filled with holes and age and grime from traveling and going to cool places. I even fought in it, so there's like old bloodstains there too. But that's the kind of aesthetic that comes with it. Vaporwave is wild and free, and so is the genres that come with it. Pokéwave is amazing, and if you're a Pokemon fan or a Vaporwave junkie who wants to check out another genre, check this out. It's amazing and aesthetics to its core. Now onto what you see from the wave. Sometimes you'll see aesthetic Pokemon like Porygon. At this point, I'd say honestly Porygon is like the face of Pokéwave, followed by the Gengar trio in Evolution Line. It's hard to find other Pokemon because of what the genre is looking for and what fits. For example, you won't see like Scyther or Electabuzz or something corny, but you'll find Gengar, Ghastly, Porygons, even Evolutions. Stuff that appeals to the eye really gives off this nostalgia or sense of abstract mixed in with colors and a vibe that comes along with it. Also, people in the Pokéwave also tend to go a little bit harder than most. For example, me and my friends who are in the Pokéwave vibe smoke hella weed, we play Pokemon, skate, listen to rap, hip-hop, and vaporwave, wear crazy outfits sometimes, repping Team Rocket and IRL while matching varsity jackets and stuff like that. We don't do it to do it, but it's a lifestyle, something that just feels right. We don't need to go hard if you're in this wave. You can just do whatever you want, and the only thing stopping you is the fundamentals of the wave, but it can change anytime through a new age renaissance that can happen anytime by the community. As the lifestyle continues, it feels like more how people live in the anime and the Pokemon universe. Because think about it, how do people in the anime and the Pokemon universe act? Their technology is far beyond anything we can imagine. Society is a lot more chill besides the evil teams, which are pretty evil, and I'd assume that punks pretty much rule the darker areas of the Pokemon world, in underground clubs, secret places, and alleyways. Any place aesthetic, really, with music that you never would have heard. Also, I can imagine in bigger cities, rain is constant along with neon lights and a lot of variety of people from different cultures coming together, kind of like New York or even Boston or LA. As the wave continues, filled with aesthetics, we'll start to see this new wave grow more, and I wonder what's in store for the future. The games right now are already aesthetic, like the older games, and most people in the Pokéwave community also have older consoles like Game Boys and old DS's playing older games as if it was the 90s. It's so sick and gnarly. I even got myself 2 Game Boys so I can link up with the homies and play some Fire Red or even Emerald or older Gen 1, Gen 2 games with a cable connector. The wave focuses on older stuff being reused, stuff that were forgotten in the past. Most people today who play Pokemon or love Pokemon tend to use new technology, which is okay, but the majority of the Pokéwave fans, people within the Pokéwave community, tend to use older handhelds as well as new stuff like the 3DS line. On top of that, older commercials from the Pokemon community, or from Pokemon the company I guess, were also reused on top of turning most current Pokemon tracks into wave edits and whatnot. Overall, I love this wave, and I definitely suggest that if you're interested in it, check it out. And if you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up, turn on the bell icon for more videos that I post, and if you agree with this video or disagree or have any opinions, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know what other Pokemon content and videos I should do next. This is Keon from the Rocket Hideout, signing out.